Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. It's a good deal and it helps support the show. What's up, Planeswalkers? Therik6 back with a fresh cut and nice trim. Back playing some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Today's historic day, so we're playing a historic deck. We're playing Heartless Torgaar. I can't say this dude's name. Torgaar. Whatever. I'm not able to have tested this deck yet. I literally have thrown it together in the past like hour and a half, 2 hours. I'll be honest, it's about 2 hours. Many iterations and things have gotten me to this point. Every time I try and make a new deck that is controlling in any way, I always feel like my numbers are terrible. But this is the deck. The point of the deck is to essentially have Torgaar out, have your opponent's life total become 10 because that's half their starting life total, and then you play Hidetsugu's second Rite. Whether or not that's going to work, who knows? So I decided to go the control route, and I was thinking initially to play a blue-black control deck. A Grixis control deck. But I figure since I'm playing Bolas all the time, I don't want to necessarily just have a kind of just a deck with all of the same basics, except instead of using Bolas to win, we just substitute it for Torgaar and Heartless Hidetsugu's second Rite. So I decided to keep it just black-red. We'll see how it goes. I wanted to make sure I had plenty of card draw and removal and things, so who knows? Speaking of removal, we have a decent amount of it, and I actually trimmed a lot. We have 1 Lava Coil, 2 Angrath's Rampage, 2 Murderous Riders, and Vraska's Contempt, as well as 2 Bedeck Bedazzles. Now, I have this ratio here because I think this should help me answer the things that I need answered. I'm going to need to have at least one piece of removal that can hit something that has 4 toughness and exile it, just in case. Mainly things like Rekindling Phoenix, although I don't know how much that's an issue in Historic yet. But I just want to be able to have something that does allow me to exile things, because the graveyard shenanigans can occur. Angrath's Rampage is very helpful because I'll be able to get rid of an artifact, creature, or planeswalker. Unfortunately, they get to choose. Bedevil, they don't get to choose. It just costs 1 more black mana. Murderous Rider, as well as Vraska's Contempt, can both get rid of creatures or planeswalkers. One of them exiles, one of them does not. One of them gains life, the other loses me life. But the one that loses me life does allow me to have a 2/3 creature that has lifelink. Very, very helpful in this deck, making sure I can survive. And then, of course, last but not least, we have Bedeck. It allows us to -3 a creature. That's pretty much it. We get to -3 something. It was between this and Moment of Craving. I liked Moment of Craving because it did give me life. I didn't like Moment of Craving because it was only -2, and creatures in Historic are slightly better than creatures that are in Standard, just because there are more creatures to use. Bedazzle can happen sometimes, but now that Field is... That's not banned. What's it called? Suspended? It's suspended. It's not going to be too much of an issue. As for essentially the rest of the deck, we have a decent amount of board wipes, as well as, I think we have some more on the side. Kind of. We have 2 Cry the Carnarium and 2 Ritual of Soot. Hopefully this is all we need. Once again, I really wish we had Amonkhet block, because Hour of Devastation is just, it's everything I could ever ask for. We do Cry on 3, something on 4, turn 5 we get to blow up the board again. It should be fantastic, but whatever, it's fine. Then of course we have 2 Mind Stones, kind of to ramp us a little bit. I don't know how good Mind Stone is going to be in this deck. It's possible I should have this as something the heck else, but I just wanted to try Mind Stone out because I like Mind Stone. I think it's a pretty interesting card, and it does allow us to use that, use it to get mana ramp early, as well as sacrifice it to draw later on. 2 Thaumatic Compass. It lets me get more mana because obviously I'm going to need like 8 lands, kind of, to play Torgaar. But also, once I get to a certain point, I'm going to be able to use Fires of Vraska to kind of make myself not die as fast. Then we have 3 Phyrexian Arena. I'm a combo deck. I need to draw my combo. 4 Mastermind's Acquisition. Who needs to draw a combo when you can just take it? What's really great about this is you can get it from in your deck, or I did put a single copy of both, Torgaar and second Rite, in the sideboard, so I can also get things like that. I'll talk about the sideboard in just a sec, because we also have a wish board. And the reason we have a wish board is because we have 4 Fires of Invention. The fantastic thing about Fires of Invention, right, is if we have 8 mana and 2 copies of our combo in hand, we can literally just bada bing, bada boom. We play both in the same turn, even though it costs a total of like, what, 12 mana? Playing both in the same turn, our opponent dies. Fantastic. But also it just means that in general, we're not going to have to worry as much about the mana requirements for things. We can start activating Thaumatic Compass more. We'd be able to use Castle Locthwain, for example. A lot of, hopefully, decent reasons to have Fires of Invention in this style of deck. Then we have 2 Hidetsugu second rights in the main. And the reason we only have 2 is because it's unlikely for me in this build of the deck. I kind of had the option of going a little bit more mid-rangey with it, having more creatures, things like Rekindling Phoenix, things like Dreadhorde, Dreadhorde Butcher, Knight of the Ebon Legion, and more things like that. So I was a little bit more able to impact my opponent's luck total. However, I took those out because I wanted to keep it more of a control route, at least for the first time. And so I figured I wouldn't have as many opportunities to just blindside my opponent with a Hidetsugu second right. That said, if for some reason my opponent happens to be on exactly 10, boom, they're dead. Notably, this card only works as it resolves. So if your opponent's on 10, and you cast Hidetsugu second right, and they gain life at instant speed, it doesn't work, which does suck, but still. 2 Jaya Ballards. I figure she might be helpful because she can help pay for Mastermind's acquisition if you need to do it. She can help pay for Hidetsugu second right. So if you have, 9 mana and a Jaya out, then you can still, even if you don't have fires, you can cast Torgaar plus Hidetsugu second right. I'm just going to call it second right because Hidetsugu's name is annoying to say. So that's nice. Unfortunately, can't help cast fires, can't help cast your artifacts, whatever. It's fine. But her second ability is actually what I think is going to help the most. Now, initially I had some thrill of possibilities. I think if I wanted to make this a little bit more of a turbo combo deck, then I would include more of those kind of draw discard spells. But I decided against that route because I wasn't sure how well, even though this is a 2-card combo, it's a high mana 2-card combo, so I didn't think it would be great. But being able to discard up to 3 cards and then drawing that many, just filtering the cards that we don't need in certain matchups to get the cards that we do, should be pretty helpful. The -8 is not technically ever going to matter. If it does, sure, we get to reuse Hidetsugu second right constantly, which is nice. I guess not constantly, but multiple times, and you have stuff from the graveyard. Anyway, Castle Locthwain, we have 2 of those to draw more cards. We need more cards. I don't know how many cards we're technically drawing. This is our mana base. There's a sideboard. We're going to go ahead and go over here, go to the sideboard. 1 duress. We actually, if we have the combo in hand, and we have, a turn to set up, we're not doing horribly, we can go ahead and try to Mastermind's acquisition for duress. Technically, I should... now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually going to say screw duress, and I'm going to go Thought Collapse instead. Thought Distortion. Can't be countered, and it forces them to discard pretty much all their stuff. I figure if we're at a point where we can use Fires of Invention to get Torgaar, then we should have enough mana to just Thought Distortion our opponent anyway. So yeah, we have both combo pieces in hand. We can just go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to go to the sideboard, get Thought Distortion my opponent. They can't do anything about it. They lose all of their potential interaction, and then by the next turn, they would have only had usually 1 chance to draw a piece of interaction. If they don't, we win, right? So it's a nice protection measure. Elder Spell, Planeswalkers, they're around. Embereth Shieldbreaker is I don't know, I thought it was cool. I really like the art, and it can destroy an artifact. I don't know, man. Fight with Fire is technically another way that we can have the combo, right? So Fight with Fire, the way Kicker works is... let me go over to Fires of Invention real quick. You can cast the spell without paying its mana cost. Kicker is an additional cost that you tack onto a spell. It doesn't change the CMC, but you can still cast that additional cost as you cast it for free with Fires of Invention. So technically, you can deal 10, right, with Fight with Fire by paying it for free from Fires and kicking it for 6. Obviously, you need actual mana for that, but this combo's technically with both Hidetsugu second right as well as Torgaar, because Torgaar, you just put him to 10, then you deal 10, and then, yeah, with second right, if they're at 20, you can hit them from 20 if for some reason you're not able to play Torgaar. Where was Rampaging Frostodon. Sometimes our opponents can gain life at instant speed, so you'll need a way to stop that. This is the way to stop that. Technically, you can use Tibalt instead. Tibalt might be slightly better because of the fact that it is a Planeswalker, and Planeswalkers are slightly harder to deal with. But the reason I chose Rampaging Frostodon is because Frostodon can do more damage over time, and you can get it earlier if you want to. Leyline of the Void, Graveyard decks, I don't know. Tendrils of Corruption, kind of a... If we're in a tough spot and we need removal, but we also need life gain, Tendrils should help us out. Another second, right? Massacre Girl, kind of a board wipe. Elder Spell, or Eldest Reborn if we lost a Torgaar, if our opponent is just trying to grind us out. Elder Spells, or Eldest Reborn is very helpful. Angrath, Liliana, and Chandra are all various things that we bring in against control decks where we're pretty sure we're not going to be able to combo them out. Star of Extinction, it blows up stuff. That's about it. Let's get the damn gameplay. It's already been 10 fucking minutes. Right, we're just doing this because there's no historic ranked yet. It's best of 3. I'm not playing this in a best of 3. Should I? No, there's no way I'm playing this best of 3. Oh, by the way, shout out to being a streamer. I was sent this cool shirt by Team Aether. Shout out to Aether Hub. It's where I post all my deck lists. It's where I ask people who want to send me deck lists to post their deck lists. If you, dear audience member, seems fine. We don't have double black, which is unfortunate, but it should be okay. What the hell is this? No. How did they get this? Is Wayne Brady gonna... What the... I need to go to Reddit real quick. No. Absolutely not. First of all, F you. No. I want all of the sleeves that I can literally have in this game. So there are some, like there's the British sleeve that I don't have. There's some invitational type sleeve that I don't have. It's nonsense, I know, but what can you do? Am I gonna kill this, or am I just gonna play Arena? I think I want to just start drawing more cards. What the fuck? Oh, yikes. I can play this and sack it to see if I can draw a board wipe here. Curses. Okay. I need to check the store. I want this sleeve. I'm in a lot of danger right now. Yeah, I can't win from there. Maybe I have plenty of land. Maybe I don't need 25 land. Maybe that was just a fluke. I'm checking the store. I want that sleeve. How do I get the sleeve? Give me the sleeve. It's not this one. I can buy that one. Excuse me. How? I want it. If you know how to get that sleeve, please tell me. I was saying something. I don't even remember what it was. Oh, everyone, if you want me to like play a deck of yours, post a link to Aether Hub. Don't post like a deck list. Post a link to Aether Hub because they're the way I use the way I gather decks and stuff. Oh, am I dumb? I might be dumb. I think I might be dumb. I'm gonna mulligan as well. My opponent mulled. This is a good fine hand. Oh man. Against control, I want this. Against aggro, I want this. My opponent has red plus Fibblethip, and their name is Big Ben Boulevard. I assume that my opponent is going to be playing a red-based aggro deck. I don't think it's going to be mono-red, but I do think it's going to be red-based. Maybe I get rid of Thaumatic Compass? I mean, I can play Thaumatic Compass on too. But I guess I don't do anything. I'm going to regret all of this. See what my opponent's on. I can't wait for the first thing to be like an island. It's red. Ah, off. It's fine. For what it's worth, I think I might know. I might know where to get this leaf. It might be in the mastery pack. Oh, my opponent missed a land drop. I'm just gonna play this good old-fashioned Phyrexian Arena. Start drawing cards. Blood Sun. Oh, this is not an aggro deck then? Am I going to play another Phyrexian Arena? Yes! Oh, this is potentially dangerous. So I think this is lands. I think it's a red-green lands that utilizes Lotus Field, exactly. Hit me up with a land, please. Neither of those are lands. This is a land, no? Let's see. So I think I'm going to Fires of Invention plus just cast a Murderous Rider. Because then I can start getting some life back. Let's see. That's Rejuvenator, sure. Yeah, so this is, yep, just lands. Kiora, untap one of these. She's functionally free. Play a 4-drop. Oh, no. Cool, got a land. We got a land. And it got kind of a land. So we're going to go ahead and attack Kiora. Not because we want her to die, just because I want to gain life. It's literally the only reason. I guess... No, because I want to gain life, right? Oh, cool. Do I want to cry the Carnarium?
I'm salty.
Yeah, I might as well. I can play Thaumatic Compass. Then cast Cry the Carnarium. I'm glad they didn't block. Yeah, I'll just pass. Okay, so they're going to play something large, I assume. They're going to play something very large, I assume. As long as it doesn't have haste, I should be fine. Oh, right, these just come in untapped, I forgot. Okay, very large. You can't burn me to death yet. Okay. Oh, I don't care. I can't actually, like, deal with it right now. Oh, right, I'm not gonna have that in hand. Oh, it has haste! Wait! I forgot it gives it haste! Ugh! Okay. Okay. I figured it out, everybody. I figured it out. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Excuse me, what? Oh, in 31 days. Okay. I was about to be like, are you telling me I don't have my full mastery? That was an interesting deck. Is there anything in black and red that could even have helped me there? I don't think so. I think the fact that my opponent essentially was able to do their combo one turn before I could protect myself from a combo like that. Because once my Thaumatic Compass flipped, well, technically it was 2 turns, right? Because I would have been on 3... I think I would have been on 6, and then the following turn had to be on 7. Still, it's fine. This is an okay hand. Once again, not a lot of black, so I think I need to increase the number of swamps. Bring in one more swamp, decrease a mountain. I have a friend online. Hello! My opponent potentially confused. Need another land. Kept a 3-lander? I guess, for what it's worth, I only kept, like, kind of a 5-card hand. Because Torgaar's not getting cast anytime soon. It's Wizard! It's a slow Wizards deck. Go and play my Mind Stone plus a Lava Coil. Sure. I want to land here. It's not a land. I got a bad hand. Trying to think of, like, the correct ways to modify this deck. I think keeping it kind of the red-black control list is fine. Maybe I do want to bring back in more Thrill of Possibility. Very painful. Okay, well that's helpful, I suppose. But I still think I want to sacrifice... Since I have this now, this is kind of useless. I think I don't want Mind Stone in the deck. That's not technically the one I wanted you to do, but that's fine. So we'll do this. I'm gonna Mastermind's Act for... Cry, I guess? Yeah, I'm gonna go grab Cry. Luckily I have another Ack. Potentially, if I draw another land, get a Jaya out there. Discard some of these Torgaars. You need to die. I'm at 4. Four is not a good place to be. I have to kill that. I can technically play Thaumatic Compass, use it, but I can't kill this. So I think I have to Aki for a Contempt. Yeah, I think I have an Act for a Contempt. Then eat this. Man, mana base has not been nice to me. Maybe I should be playing Treasure Map instead of Mind Stone. Yeah, I think the Scry is just going to be a little bit better. Since my main focus is going to be on utilizing Fires of Invention, I think that Treasure Map scrying is much more helpful. Down to 4 again. And I'm dead. I can't use Bedeck at instant speed because of fires. Clone. I'm gonna make some quick audibles here. Alright, let's see how that goes. I added in another Vraska's Contempt because I realized that Vraska's Contempt would save me from things that are indestructible. And there are plenty of annoying creatures that are indestructible running around. It is instant speed. Obviously, I can't use it with Fires of Invention out, but them's are the breaks when you're trying to do a really dumb combo. Now, you shouldn't necessarily be playing these combo decks that I'm making. I'm just making them because I can. For what it's worth, I was actually going to include cat combo in here. Or cat value, I should say. Just because it kind of helps. We can go ahead and keep this. We're going second, which is unfortunate, but we have either a turn 2 Thaumatic Compass or a turn 2 Bedeck, depending on what our opponent does. This on turn 1, so we have a untapped source. Yeah, it seems fine. Turn 3, if we have nothing else, we can go ahead Compass. Gitu Lava Runner, possibly just mono red, could also just be a another version of Wizards. Looks to be just mono red. So we're going to get domed here. Okay, we're going to kill the Steamkin with Bedeck. That's pretty nice. We're going to do it now, or are we going to wait? 1, 2... Our opponent plays a third land. They have 2 instants. I would rather just kill it now. Because they could play a third land, cast 1 instant. No, I guess I could just do it in response to the second instance, but... Okay, down to 17. Opponent only has 3 cards left. Has 2 cards left. Gonna be down to 15. Treasure map's not terrible. I do need to with deck though. Alternatively, so I'm at 15. I'm at 11 functionally. Opponent only has 3 cards. I don't think I'll die from 11 with 3 cards and 3 mana, or with 2 cards and 4 mana. Technically, potential 10. If my opponent plays 2. So I think it might be better for me to treasure map. Use the treasure map now to try and get a black source. That is a black source we have to pay for, which pushes us at a functional 9, but it does allow us to just wipe their board. So if my opponent does have more creatures to add to the board, then it'll be more okay. Okay, that is a creature that dies. I'm at 10, so I'm at functionally 8. But functionally 8 is not awful, since we can do this plus ritual. Okay. Wow, okay. We won a game. We didn't win with the combo, but we did win a game. Now, I went against one combo deck. Oh, okay, so there's this Zatalpa combo deck. That deck, we went against Wizards, and we went against, not Knights. We went against another aggro deck, I think. So one of the other cards that I was considering including was Fountain of Youth. And I think there's another way I'm gonna play another game with this deck. But I think changing it a little, having Fountain of Youth, because there's so few control decks that I'm running into, and as long as I have some sort of ability to fight against those, and this might be a control deck, I should be more or less okay. Oh hell yeah, abso-hell-yeah-lutely. Scream Freak right there. Then I think making my aggro matchup a lot better is just tops. Can you play that, please? Let's see if our opponent is on some nonsense. Well, Oko's gone. Once Upon a Time's gone, so they're on Teamer. This might be Teamer, gosh, what's that called? Teamer Reclamation? I'm going to probably want to treasure map this turn. Well, I'm going to be drawing 2 cards anyway, so I don't actually care. I think I'm fine using treasure map slow. Risen Wreath. Oh, no. I am slightly incorrect. It's Temur Elementals. Didn't expect that. I'm fine with it. I just didn't expect it. Let's go ahead and play this, I suppose. Could just Ritual now. It does put them back on mana a decent bit. Alternatively, I can just choose to kill this. I have Risen Reef. No, I think just the 2-for-1 is fine. I guess it's not really a 2-for-1, but still, like, I'm dropping their mana a little bit. Yeah, I think this is okay. I feel like they're not gonna, like, aggro crap out of me. Oh. Okay. I see how it is. I'm actually going to bedeck this because then I can Rampage something else. I don't need another Thaumatic Compass. No. Wish I had another Thaumatic Compass. My opponent is just playing ETB.deck. I don't think it's a Niv deck. I guess technically I should wait. Well, no, I only played one thing, so I might be able to play it. Well, that's awkward. I'm gonna grab this. As I said, if my opponent's just trying to outvalue me, I think that's what I need to do. I need my opponent not to have another discard ability here. Yeah. They're playing 5-color nonsense. Fibblethip. Not the best, because now I can't kind of get their best thing. Oh, okay. Sure. So now they're going to get a 3-drop, and that could hit my... Nope, they're just getting that. I assume they're not going to have a creature. Okay, fantastic. We're going to see what we get off of this map. 2 wins, neither of which were with the combo. Just essentially red-black control. Gosh dang it. I mean, I guess that's kind of like the issue, right, with decks like these, is that I could technically try and go for like turbo combo. I don't know how I would do that because I'm not used to playing turbo combo. Like mid-range and control are the way I play games. Mid-range combo and control combo are things that I've played. Mid-range combo being pod, and then control combo being, I don't remember, it was a long time ago, but I'm used to kind of playing those, so I kind of know what to think. But when you're making a combo deck that is built into a control shell, sometimes you just win because of the control. So there are a lot of things I'd change with this deck, but I do like kind of the base that I left off of. Seems fine. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Zin, for their continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you'll find links at that down in the description, as well as links to a lot of other really cool, good stuff you should totally check out. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, go and tap that like button, add subscription to your mana pool, cast a comment in the comment section down below, pass the turn of the vid to some of your friends, and of course, until next time, all will be one.